right, we're at the dollar store. Let's see what kind of electronics we can get for 20 bucks. Oh my God, there are electronics in it. There's some toys. Plasma ball. $5. I'm gonna show you. Woohoo! All the stuff we got for $20 and tax. So when I was a kid, I would always get my toys and I would take them apart. My parents loved it. So now we're gonna take everything apart and make one giant thing from them. So we got this little lava Heliball that floats. It's like a little drone. There is a plasma ball. This one seems really safe. A lava lamp. These little LED finger nunchucks. Of course, this unicorn poop maker. I couldn't go without the unicorn. And then this one doesn't have any electronics, but it has moving parts. So we got all of this for 20 bucks. So let's see what we can make.
You too can take apart all kinds of things.
There we go.
There we go.
Seems super dangerous. Why did you put it through this plastic?
Just to give us a little housing that we could.
Okay, so it's not.
There we go. Kids, just so you know, there's a noble gas inside here that's allowing this specific process to occur.
Control it with the palm of your hand, hovers at any surface. It's got a battery. Oh God. But the question is, how do we turn it off? Oh God, oh God, oh God. Ah! Do not open, do not drink. Oh. Shut the front door. Okay. It was meant to be. Some things that cosplay and software development have taught me is that your time estimates are usually crap. So things like game jams and one-day builds really help teach me to finish something. And don't worry about your success being perfection. Just finish it. So that was kind of the whole idea of just taking all of these dollar store electronics, not having really much of a plan, except that they had to be electronics and make one thing in one day, just to finish something.
There we go. Sweet.
You break, you buy. You break, I cry. That's what my dad used to tell me when we went to the store.
You break it.
But we need somewhere to hold our battery source.
So are they in the back of my house?
Wait.
Let's see. Oh.
$1? 50 cents. 50 cents a piece. So like I had an old printer that broke and I'm like, whatever, I'll just scavenge it for parts because, I mean, let's be honest, like it's called an organized hoarder. I keep it, I'm gonna use it. Yeah, but it helps you understand, you're like, hey, this needs a motor, this needs a spring, and this has a gear. Like it teaches you something by taking something apart.
Good mounting seat for this.
Yeah, or
In the center.
this guy, but I think that was still better. Yeah, let's do that.
Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations. We have busted open the guts and we are now at a specific point where we're going to apply some pretty thick, but not extra thick, but some thick super glue to the rim right here.
So the key is that you want to make certain to squeeze these joints together. And now, just to be nice and thorough, we're gonna pull out to the inside. We got an overload on the glue, but it's okay because it's on the glass. But that's not okay. We need rubbing alcohol. Stat. Yes. So we can turn that off. Now we need to find our access port location for where this is gonna go. We can glue that to the side. We can glue it to the top. We're gonna need to cut a little window.
You too can have yourself 100%
Clean air.
We're almost.
I kind of feel like this is from like Men in Black. We either may drill a hole or I may go in and just like zip tie it just to hold it in. Got to be a little bit careful for this for the housing, but we took these spray tubes and went in, and it's going to sit right here on the front. You want to make sure that our resistor and our switch and our power, everything is inside of the tube. You got to kind of go in and reverse engineer and look at this resistor and these parts and figure out how much voltage everything needs. Like how much room does this got? So look, this actually fits in here really well. And we're drilling 2 holes in here so that we can have a base for the battery. And I'm gonna drill a hole right here in the top so you'll be able to turn it on and off so that it will be able to shock you. One of the biggest things when making some of like your props and your designs is always figuring out the housing for electronics that already exist. Sometimes you have to realize you don't always have to make them precise and exact. Just get it done and make sure you're safe.
Bada bing, bada boom. All right, there's one.
So let's just talk about where this guy's gonna go and whether or not we can locate that effectively with our new friends and their first day at school.
Remember, eyeballing and cutting. Those things are challenging.
It's risky business.
All the way around. That's perfect. Okay, good stuff.
Just put a screw in here, drill the hole for the metal. Then we took the globe and the plasma tube and super glued and hot glued. That's pretty cool.
It's freaking sick.
But we may come to a point where our real estate starts to
Running out of space. Let me see this trick. The unicorn part will go on the top. The drone piece will have sit inside of this. So let's do that. Let's replace those.
Bada bing, bada. Armor. There we go. Bam. Wear eye protection. Color.
Yeah, it is a blue one. Thread on.
Yes. What?
It's a Nukalava.
It's a Nukalava.
Nukalava.
The unicorn poop. Need some horse in there. You're really good. The gnome. Yes. Look here. They're so close.
The Nukalava. Nukalava.
Bright pair of psychedelic waves. Space, it's 1947 again.
We used some hot glue and some wire, and it took us about 3 hours to make this. The joy of like finishing something. Just do it.
Just make it.
And it doesn't have to be expensive. And I learned something. Thank you. Thank you, John.
My pleasure.
Thanks, Makerspace.
Go team.